Hearsay.
I think the new avant-garde is more about doing something without too many fingerprints being left from other references.
You know, it's better to make mistakes than to do nothing, in a sense. So, you know, it's okay to experiment with life because, like, realistically, life is your studio. You know, it really is.
My title is a strategist and a designer.
Thank you. Yes, yes, yes.
But I apply that to a lot of things.
There you go.
I cook well.
That's true. He's an amazing chef. That's my stomach.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
I thought it was mine.
Like, no, it's mine. That's Mike too. It's crazy. I work in all these different categories from you know, these star paintings that is being manifested right here. There's days where I just work on drawings. I work with a foundry to make sculptures. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's neat. This is the Black Panther Party's logo, which really is like my inner dialogue in a sense. Like I have a panther tattoo and I have a Felix the Cat tattoo, and you know, conjugating them both together and finding something interesting, and you know, with the size, it kind of like shouts out another vernacular, and you know, when I look at it, I can almost hear it, you know.
5 or 10 years, people have been just instantaneously happy with consuming something that's new. And now I think it's backfiring on a lot of media and a lot of the brands, that there's no depth to anything. There's no thought behind it. It's just new, just so that you can keep feeding the machine.
This is Jackson Pollock, my homage to Jackson Pollock. I made him as a savage. But, you know, one of my favorite painters. I mean, like, I look at his work and it really, you know, it's really beautiful.
I come from a unique perspective where we're working with so many artists, and you listen to kind of what people want and how they talk about their art, and it is very, very, very much measured by its kind of digital success. Like Picasso didn't have the internet.
Now there's less distractions back in the day.
There was less distractions, I mean, and the work had a lot of meaning in it, and he was moving slower. It would almost be a shame if he was alive now and had a Twitter account. You can really see a lot of art being produced as almost like fashion collections, and the timeline for the delivery of these things becomes more and more and more condensed as there's more and more media to sort of consume the images of that art. It's what we're trying to do with the fashion. I want no attachment to the fashion calendar at all. Like, I just want to work on the objects until the objects are ready to go live, you know, to go out.
Clothing really kind of explains your inner dialogue. And, you know, same thing with paintings or anything that people assume or collect or whatever. It really kind of defines them.
I began to kind of really seek out the things that were of the highest quality, and we really started to understand that people that wanted our stuff were also very, very concerned with where we were getting the fabrics, who was making the fabrics, and then who and how we were making the garments, which led us to opening up our own factory.
You know, for example, if David is looking for like a jacket or some sort of shirt or something, and it's something he can't buy that material, he'll make it. So I guess what we're guilty of is just making things that we feel are absent in culture or just absent in our surroundings.
It's very easy to be good, but it's extremely difficult to be great. Especially now with everything moving so fast, I think it's going to take so much longer of slow, sort of well-considered, well-executed work over literally a lifetime to kind of hold that title great.